These are Meg's pieces. On the left, we have Gary's pieces. This is at the very beginning of the gallery, as soon as you walk through the door. I believe this is Gary's below as well. This, I believe, is a new artist, a three-dimensional piece, but I thought you'd be very interested in it with a crow. These are very small pieces of Meg's. Let me get up close and let you see. So now we're going to pan over to the window area. Try not to make you dizzy. Piece in the window. Nancy Newhard's. Three-dimensional pieces in the window. And another crow. Bonnie Newhoff's painting. And David Aikens at the top. Going around. Win Ballinger's painting on the top, and another one by David Aiken. And you recognize the sculpture, I'm sure. The theme for this show was color, and I think you'll see that everybody did a really good job with that theme. We have Mark Shepard's on the bottom, panning up to Gary Stevenson's on the top. Coming over. This is the right-hand wall as you're walking in the gallery. A nice large piece. And of course, our ever popular Tracy Budd. She's doing some really interesting pieces of, and very creative matting Vera Dickerson, of course, on the top. Smaller piece on the bottom by Michael Ferrara. Let me get in a little closer on that. It's very small. Nice small piece. As I said, the theme was color. And we have Haley Brandt's piece. I'm up against the table, so I can only get just so far away from it. We have Mark Shepard's piece. On the top is Bonnie Newhall piece. See if I can get a little closer. Below Bonnie's is David Bacon's. And we have some more three-dimensional. We have the two flower pieces. I'm trying to go a little bit faster because I don't want to bore you too much with too long of a video. That is a watercolor by Carol Davis. And I believe it's, yes, a watercolor by Robin Poteet. I'm going to move over here and back up to show you this piece by Vera, of course. That's on the far back wall with a nice sculpture. And coming around to just where the bathroom is Nancy's piece, which just lights up that wall. It's amazing. Come around in front of the bathroom. We're now on the left-hand wall as you're facing the gallery when you come in. And two pieces I'm going to show you up close because I think it's very, Nancy's piece is very wonderful and different from the other pieces we've seen. Coming down here, some sculpture, then above it, there's a piece I think you'll recognize. It looks wonderful with the sculpture. And a very colorful piece by Carol Davis. Moving over, we have a piece by Nancy Newhart Farrar. And I believe it's Julie Hamilton on the top. Get in a little closer. Yes, Julie's piece. Then moving over, another one by Nancy Stark. It's just terrific. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer on that. The three-dimensional qualities, wonderful. And below that, we have another wonderful piece by, guess who? That's right next to, your piece is right next to a wonderful display. I'm going to back up a little bit so hopefully you can see the whole thing in context. Here's your piece. Here's a wonderful display of three-dimensional, and I'll move up a little bit and show you the piece that's next to yours. And moving over here, it's a watercolor that I did, and above it, it's a small piece. Not sure, can't read the name. Below mine is another nice piece by Bonnie Newhall. Get in a little bit better on that. Moving over here, we have Tracy Buds. We have Julie Gale on the top. Down below is a photograph, obviously titled Pink. Robin Poteet has a wonderful watercolor. Then we have, I'll back up a bit, we have the sculpture, the cabinet with all of the wonderful jewelry and more sculpture. Kind of move in on this one. So I don't know if you've seen much of this 3D artist's work. Did the crows. Then we have a nice, very nice piece on the bottom. And mine on the top. Moving over here. Ah, we're next to each other. Very nice. And yours with a very unusual piece. I'll get a little bit closer. And up above. There's another unusual piece. More sculpture, and we're back to the front of the, when we back up, we're back to the front of the gallery. So now I'm just going to pan around a bit as I move. I want to make you dizzy. Move to the back of the gallery, and we'll walk back, kind of give you an idea of what it looks like coming in from the front. Walk back, because there's more of Meg's in the back that I want you to see. I think I stopped just about here, and going down the narrow hallway. Try to get far enough away so that you can see. It's a little bit hard in the hallway. I'm going to have to kind of do it fairly quickly. As you can see, color is everywhere. Another Carol Davis on that wall. Sandy is your piece on this wall. As I said, it's hard to get far enough away from it. And now we're almost to the back. Yours and yours. Peggy Brant's. Try to move back a little bit. I'm going to show you Meg's small pieces. And you'll see sold on all of them. And Nancy hard at work.
When you get to this one, it's been bought by Sandy's, people who live in Sandy's house on the hill. Well, I'm not sure, but it is sold. You can tell her.
Nice. Nice piece that's sold. No, that's okay. Another Peggy Brandt. I think you'll recognize this artist if I can get far enough away. There you go. Another wonderful piece. And we'll go around the corner. Tracy's on the bottom, and Tracy's on the top. We'll get in a little bit closer on hers. And I especially want to show you Meg, so I'm going to go to this side. Sold, sold, sold. You must be one heck of a teacher, because she sure is a great artist. This piece is sold as well. I'm going to try to back up a little bit behind the stool so you can see this a little bit further away. It's a nice larger piece. We've got some light coming in from the street, so it kind of interferes with the one on the very end. But you get an idea of scale with the smaller pieces. They look like they're about 4 by 4 maybe. I'm just guessing. But everybody seemed to be really happy with the small pieces. Let me see, I'll get in a little bit closer. And then, of course, you're healing the soul. And we'll pan around. Another wonderful photograph by Barry. And another watercolor by Carol Davis. More sculpture in the window. Don't know whether I can get... I'm going to try to come around to the window. Don't think I can get far enough away for you to see Meg's. Nope, that's not going to work. And we're going to finish up with this last wall with the Jerry Browns. Nice. She's so good with collage. I'm going to back up a little bit so that you can see Gary's on the bottom and Bonnie's on the top. So let me get in, if I can get in a little bit closer on Bonnie's. I'm going to go over here to Vera's on the top. And we have Robin's on the bottom. I think we're just about through. That's a wonderful show. There's a little glare on Nancy's on the top. And Tracy Budd's on the bottom. Very interesting. Closing a little bit. And David Aiken's piece. I haven't been giving you any titles, but this is Once in a Blue Moon. Tracy's on the bottom. Rock, paper, scissors. Tracy's on the top. And now you've seen it all. And I'll just pan around so you can get an idea of the whole gallery. Walk through. And